Hello, and well, I think it's really difficult to sum up what I witnessed today on American television. I suppose it's going to be viewed globally because it was a debate between the president and his opponent. So it was like, I don't know, it was like the rumble in the jungle. It was, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, smoking Joe Frazier. Joe, funny. Anyway, I don't hold much stead in theatre as being anything more than entertaining, a little enlightening occasionally, but clearly from this debate between these two political opponents, it's pretty evident now that we can clearly see there is going to be no political solution to the global crisis. That's not to say that either side couldn't do some good if they tried, but they played school playground bullies, and I don't know, I mean, it just didn't seem to me like there was anything particularly ideological in either of the people in that debate. I like a good debate. I mean, I'd like now for somebody to chirp in and say something and, remind me that it is important, but I just saw it as pure theatre. Anyway, the way I see it, the global corporate takeover of the control system has certainly put paid to any political solutions. It's a crisis of global proportions, and maybe one person will take them all on. Who knows? But most people will sit on the sideline and wait to see the spectacle. I'm hoping that once they see the need for something more serious, something more real, to come out of this than the theatre, then they will rise up, because the corporate takeover's been there forever. It's just getting more and more and more of a stranglehold over everybody. I don't know. Let's see this unfold. But in the meantime, I'm going to make music and art, and I'm going to speak to this screen. Reminds me of that scene in 1984 where I'm sort of like sat to the side of the bigger screen and writing in my diary, a bit like Winston did. I have hope. I have a lot of hope in my heart. And I think it is important to have heart. try not to overthink things, because I get myself into all sorts of trouble for overthinking. And I start to try and feel things. And it doesn't feel like we're on the right track right now. And so I'm opening my heart to the idea that there are brilliant light workers, brilliant people working to bring more light into this world. I'm trying to do it myself with my writing, but I get in my own way. My head gets in the way of my heart, so I'm trying really hard not to let that happen right now. So there you go. I think I'm recording, so this should be interesting, especially after my follow-up of what people didn't want to hear. Now I want people to hear that we are all one and we can go forward, but we have to do it with goodness, with kindness and with love, and with a deeper understanding of not having a representation, a political representative take charge for us. That's not how it's going to work. So I live in hope. All right, there you go. Love is more important, and love will always win. It just seems very much like we're in a little bit of a blind spot right now, a little bit of a darker area. So we need more light workers, more people using their heart rather than their head, and facing up to the true responsibility of being human. All right, preachy, aren't I preachy? I don't mean to be. I like to write. When I put my pen to paper, and I like to see it unfold in front of me. So that's interesting. I have copies of my book, a book of poetry that I put out. I have some copies of that. If people are interested, just contact me and I'll see if I can get you a copy. You can get it on Amazon and stuff like that. It's funny. I called the book Uncommon Sense, but there's always been a nagging doubt in my head, and it's because I've been in my head for too long. There's mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, and connectivity. I mean, all of those things have got to be balanced. So trying to do that right now, put some balance in my life, connect to the goodness, to the light. All right, lots of love. Bye.